Now I'm going to be reviewing Derek and the Dominos, Layla and other sort of love songs. Well, Eric Clapton's one of my favorite musicians of all time, you know. Cream, Yardbirds, Bad Faith, and of course Derek and the Dominos. Now they only really had just one album, the live album, I believe, that I haven't gotten yet, but this, one of the greatest albums of all time. I mean, everything on this album is just great. Of course it has Any Day, which is a great start to the album, shows Eric Clapton's bluesy guitar, some great vocals, great drum and great bass. This is just a great band. I wish it was together longer, because this was a great mixture of just some powerful musicians. They were all famous, and it doesn't matter. That's why they had Derek and the Dominos. There was like no big egos in the band, because I mean no one in the band was named Derek or anything, so that made sense. Bell Bottom Blues has, you know, the guys just screaming it out, you know, on their, it's like a song where you can really feel someone just on their knees begging this girl not to go. They're just so in love. And the story behind Layla is legendary. Of course, it's about George Harrison was married to Patty Boyd, and Eric Clapton met her, fell in love with her, and he wanted her, like, insanely bad. He wrote the song Layla for her, of course, and she didn't go to him, and he got addicted to heroin because of this one girl. And he finally went and told George Harrison sometime in the future, hey, I'm in love with your girl, how do you feel about that? And he's like, take her. And then that's the story of Layla. That's how this classic album got started with, was that. And that's just a great story. And then after that, Have You Ever Loved a Woman is obviously just showing how much Eric Clapton wants Patty Boyd. He is insanely in love with this girl. And this is a beautiful ballad. It's Eric Clapton doing his, you know, classic blues guitar. I Am Yours is another kind of ballad, but it's more rocking in the first couple songs. I Looked Away is kind of a jazzier type song. It's really interesting. It has a good solo in it. It's Too Late is a good rocking song. Great. The drumming on this particular song is very nice. Keep On Growing was kind of a hit for Clapton. He played it in concert a few times. I saw it on YouTube. Key to the Highway, another kind of hit for Derek and the Dominos. It's just another kind of ballady rock song. And then, of course, we have Layla, which I can't say much about Layla. It's a classic. One of the most classic riffs and classic choruses of all time. I mean, freaking Layla, there's not much I can say about. Jimi Hendrix's Little Wing, damn, that's a good cover. They did a Little Wing. And, you know, it makes sense that he did a cover of Jimi Hendrix, because him and Jimmy were friends back in the day. And, you know, he did a cover of Sunshine of Your Love live, a very cool cover of it, and then he does a cool cover of Little Wing. So, you know, either way, either version you hear those songs, it's always good. Thorn Tree in the Garden is probably my favorite song on the album. It's really short, but it's just, the lyrics are just, they really stuck with me more than any other songs on the album. I don't know why. It's just kind of a darker, bluesier, jazzier song than some of the other ones. Tell the Truth is another good rock song. Why Does Love Gotta Be So Sad is my second favorite song on the album, which is, of course, just showing, it's like the ending to this classic album. I mean, I don't know, this is the order that it's in the CD, because YouTube sometimes messes it up. So when I bought the CD a while back, this is the song that ends it. I'm not sure if it's the actual song that ended on the album. But for me, this is the way the album ends, and it's like the perfect close to this epic storyline. And of course, him and Patty Boyd eventually got married. He messed around on her, had a kid, and of course, the same kid that he ended up having fell out of the New York apartment, and he wrote Tears in Heaven about that. I mean, Eric Clapton, his whole story is just a big storyline. It's not just, you know, hey, there's Eric Clapton. You know, he has a wife and all that. It's a big storyline, and I mean, the man's just an incredible musician. And Derek and the Dominos is a definite 5 out of 5.